Hello, fellow sons of Sanguinius. Gwimbo Victoris here, or just Gwimb or whatever, bringing you the Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Forgot the name of the game for a second. Space Marines, and my first impressions, literally. I fired this up at lunchtime to create my class and pick the Blood Angels, and then I left it until now to actually carry on. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to try and create, or recreate, as much of the Lamenter's fleet as possible in this game. And before you ask, and wonder, why didn't you pick the Imperial Fists for your colour instead of the Blood Angels? Then the yellow would match with the Lamenters. I'll collectively ask you to shut up. Because I believe the Bloodline is more important than the colouring, and think that playing as the Blood Angels is closer to the Lamenters than the Imperial Fists are. We all settled? Good. Right. Now I'm going to try and recreate as much of the Lamenter's fleet over the course of me playing through this as possible. So, yeah, we're going to carry on. So, right, starting out with the Sacred Perseverance and the Fallen's Lament. That was originally like the Wrath of blah blah blah, which I didn't think fitted the Lamenter's scheme, so I've renamed it. So I'm going to try and keep the names as much close to the Lamenters as possible. And we're going to just start with micro warp jump for both of our ships, because I find that very handy. Alright, and we're going to go to battle. Alright. Hopefully I can actually recreate the full Lamenter's fleet with names and stuff attached. Although I only actually have the names for about 5 Lamenter's ships, but I'll figure it out. Okay, Cruiser Clash Imperial Navy. Oh dear. Not a fan of that. Oh, wow. Space Marine ships are a bit more expensive than I anticipated. What have you got? Light macro turret, light prow lance, and light double macro turret. I'm going to take both of my Vanguard cruisers, the Sacred Perseverance and the Fallen's Lament. Fallen, Fallen, comma S. Is it comma S or just S? No, not comma, apostrophe S. Don't ask me, I was never good at English at school. Alright. Right. For those we cherish, we die in glory. Okay. We've got our ships on standby. And in the name of Sanguinius, and in the name of the Lamenters, let us begin our assault. Right, we're outnumbered 2-1. However, we have Thunderhawk gunships, so a vast superiority in orbital fighting. Micro warp jump won't be activated for a while. We've got good lightning strikes. What's our troop value? Troop value 70. Shit, that's like the same troop value as my upgraded Chaos Light Cruiser with Khorne ability. Or my Imperial Cruiser with Adeptus Astartes. That's only a 73 troop value. It's obvious now that the Space Marines, because I've never played this and I haven't exposed myself to any hype leading up to this. So I'm imagining that the biggest thing about the Space Marine fleet is that they are going to be excellent in assault actions and like 3,000 kilometer fighting, but they're not going to have good armor, maneuverability, or long range firepower. So we're going to see what we can do here. Alright, in 4 ships, why were you running... Oh, I was going to say, why are you running into an asteroid field? It's just the perspective throwing me off. I imagine I'm going to have 2 cruisers and 2 frigates. That's my anticipation. Alright. In the name of Sanguinius, in the name of the Emperor, we will destroy these traitorous Imperial Navy scum. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Hold. Move that way. Out of the firing line. Out of the firing line. Out of the firing line. Oh, damaged our shields. Oh, we're only dealing with 3 cruisers. Alright. Let's see what our Thunderhawks can do, shall we? And assault action. Oh, whoa! 50% crit immediately from an assault action. That is insane. Alright. Thunderhawk gunships. Take that one down. Let's go for a boarding pod. And lock on. Boarding success! Nice! Right. I need you to hold fire. Focusing target. Catch order. Right. Oh, these... Oh, I'm liking these ships. I love the Imperial Navy playstyle. And I'm even a good fan of the Chaos one, but this is nice. Look at these macro cannons. Oh ho ho! Oh, this is good. Lamenter ships are gonna crush the enemy. Come on, battle brothers. In the name of the Emperor. Oh, you're taking a bit of fire. Thunderhawk gunships. Bring them down. Come on, one more good battery. And these ships are so fast. These strike cruisers, Vanguard cruisers are great. Incidentally, I'm surprised these guys actually have this higher troop value, because if you know the lore, you will know that Vanguard cruisers are actually are strike cruisers that have had the troop carrying capacity stripped out of them in exchange for heavier weapons. So they're specifically ship-to-ship killing ship, like vessels, as opposed to strike cruisers, which are designated boarding action vessels. Right, boarding action, good. Boarding failure. Don't have Thunderhawk gunships, but that's okay. I am slightly worried about this, about the Sacred Perseverance myself, but I think we can deal with it. Alright. Brace for impact. We're going to accelerate out of the range of the Imperial ship and engage there. Oh, the bombardment cannon's nice. Right, Thunderhawk gunships. Go. What? They... bollocks. Oh. Back this way. Overhead full. Hold. Good. Engage. Alright, micro warp jump. And a warp jump away. And get out of here. Regroup and rearm. Right, I don't know if I'm going to win this one, simply because the Space Marine ships do not have very good armor, which I'm kind of surprised about, because I would have imagined that they had good armor. Tactical Cogitator. Launch... Oh, you can't. Launch a lightning strike. Get out of there. I'm going to lose it, aren't I? Okay. Right. Damn it! Oh, that disappoints me. No matter. Okay. Launch a coordinated strike. Boarding action plus Thunderhawk gunships. I want that ship crippled. Alright. Ooh, these Imperial ships have got massive amounts of health compared to mine. Obviously, the thing with the Space Marine ships, it's going to be a rapid strike, so move in, move out. Sort of option. What have you... macro batteries and a light power bombardment cannon. Okay. Gonna activate emergency repairs. Macro cannon doesn't seem to be doing too much. Let's try this bombardment cannon, see what that does. Turret was destroyed. Alright, we're gonna warp out. Brace for impact. Actually, we're not gonna warp out until we've destroyed that ship. I think that's only fitting. Right, Thunderhawks. Turn and engage full frontal armor. Assault boat success. Good. Hull breach. Interesting playstyle. Sorry I'm not being my usual commentative self. It's just I'm trying to get the hang of how this works, because this is my, as I said, this is my first time. Boarding failure. Okay. I'm very surprised that Imperial ship is hiding in an asteroid field. Doesn't seem like very logical sense for a ship. And of course that was going to happen. Come on. Get out of the way. Nope, you're just going to sit in the way, because bugger it. Alright. Warp drive, while we still got some void shields left. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Well, a defeat for the Lamenters, but you know, since I'm willingly admitting and playing as the Lamenters, it's not surprising. In fact, it wouldn't be surprising if I lost both ships to be lost in the warp. Also, next time I might just pick one ship and add some escorts. Do a bit of a strength in numbers thing. Yeah, shut up. I don't care that I lost. Because each time we fall, we shall rise again! Woe be to the wicked! Surf, my armor, my sword, my shining golden steed. For we shall never abandon the Emperor's will, and we shall never surrender. Ooh, wow, that was nice. Only 5 requisition. Right, what have we got? Ooh, Space Marines. Troop value. Servitors, Squadron Sergeant, Tech Marine. They don't get a version of the Commissar because Space Marines don't need one. Nice. Oh no, wait, that's the spot for the favor, isn't it? That's where the favor upgrade goes. Interesting. Also, I love how this can only be fitted once in your fleet. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, what? That's a bit stupid. Having like 5 chapter masters in your fleet. But I love the fact they can only be fitted once. That makes it for a really interesting sort of favor system that I'm quite a fan of. And it's the upgrades that actually do like the same as the favors for other factions, like raising your troop value, you know, upgrading the gunship skills, you know, things like that. So I'm very impressed so far with how they managed to implement the Space Marine fleet. I genuinely like this. Okay, the Fallen's Lament. We're going to up your Master Gunnery skill. And what are your armaments? Light Power Bombardment Cannon and Macro Batteries. Upgrades. On boarding action and lightning strike by 10%. Yes, I think that's a jolly good idea. Okay, attempt number 2. Yes, I do love Battlefleet Gothic so far, but I don't go on forums. It's a rule of mine. Because I believe that, like, 70% of people on the internet are dickheads, and I prefer to interact with the people that I know. Which is you guys, my audience, so congratulations. I do gratefully appreciate you. Okay, we're going to add some Nova frigates. Also, I love the classic Gladiuses. Hunters, Gladiuses, very nice. Chaos. Chaos, disgusting scum. We shall purge their filth from this galaxy. In the Emperor's name, death to traitors. Look at the shining golden hulls of our ships. Alright. Standard formation. Alright. You ships. Now, both of your weapons are forward firing. Am I correct? Yes. Your primary weapons are... I don't know whether to keep you forward firing or side firing, because I mean, I do like macro batteries, but personally, I'd love to see what the power bombardment cannon can do. Anyway, point blank range. Right, begin. 3 enemy ships, and they're all scattered. I'm imagining 2 cruisers and a frigate. We're gonna go... No, we're gonna go up the top. Deal with this one up here. Alright. We've got Thunderhawks. We've got Lightning Strikes. Cooldown 80 seconds. Cooldown 60 seconds. Number of Thunderhawks 3 per launch bays. 1 per Thunderhawk. Are considered fighters and bombers simultaneously. Resistant. Need to be hit 2 times in order to be destroyed. To shoot down enemy ordnance. Very nice. Number of Thunderhawks per launch bay. 3 per launch bay. Well, I only have 1 launch bay, so that means I only get 3 Thunderhawks, but I'm satisfied with that nonetheless. Alright. Look at the beautiful red hulls. Pretend they're yellow. Glistening in the light. Alright, Sons of Sanguinius. Gonna bring the death to the enemy. Incidentally, I'm really appreciative, and I like the way they implemented the chapters. I thought the chapters were going to be part of the favors, you know, so they would all your ships would be ultramarine. You'd have to, you know, one favor would be Space Wolves, that'd be assault orientated. You know, Dark Angels would be more tactical and stuff like that. And I was really going to cough up blood if that was the case. But the fact that they were implemented so well just fills me with joy. So congratulations, guys, developers of this game. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate your work. So carry on. Right, no nonsense. We're just going to use all of our abilities now, because I want this heretical ship to be destroyed in fire. Incidentally, your shields, my friends, are doing jack shit. Oh, the bombardment cannon does a nice little job. And those Chaos Macro Cannons are missing horribly. Alright. Nice, good hit, good hit. You guys really need heavier guns, I'll be honest. I was praising your Macro Cannons originally, but... Well, I'm praising the Macro Cannon on the Fallen's Lament. But your Nova Frigates do not have the same thing. Right. Boom! Good, destroyed. Excellent. 1 ship down, 2 to go. 11 seconds for my Thunderhawks are back. Come on, frigate. Turn around faster. Yes, I know there's a cruiser out there. I'm trying to not pretend it isn't there at the moment. Right, Thunderhawks. While their shields are down, deal with them. Oh, look at that. Assault boat failure, assault boat success. Right. Lightning strike. Hold. Criminy biscuits. You were close to that. Yeah! Ran into the minefield. The Fallen's Lament nearly ran into that minefield. I know that Space Marines are very anxious for action, but come on, laddos. You really need to pick up your game a bit. No, the ship hasn't gone invisible, it's just out of your scanner range. Man up and keep flying. In fact, you're being hounded by bombers. Go faster. Come on. Yeah, there we go. The cult of persecution. Really? Cults. Vile scum heresy of chaos. We will bring this ship to its knees and purge everyone within. In the Emperor's name. Lock on and fire. Thunderhawk gunships while their shields are down. All ships engage. Strike cruiser, Vanguard cruiser, turn around. Don't ram your allies. Fallen's Lament, I like you. You're probably going to be my favourite ship in this fleet at the moment, because I always seem to get a real affinity with one of my first starting ships. And I think from this fleet, it's going to be this one. But you really need to step up your game. You're certainly tenacious, I'll give you that. Right, hull breach. Oh, I love your bombardment cannon. Your macro guns aren't too bad either. I must admit, I really like the Nova frigate so far. I'm going to try the Gladius next time. But so far, I'm quite a fan. Also, I love the detail in this game. The rippling of the void shields, the crashing of rounds in the hull. Look at it. It's just... oh, the lances going off, the shells. It's just great. And maybe I'm saying this because it's like 9 o'clock at night and I've just taken a whole bunch of cough medicine so I can do this video. But, you know, I really do like this game. That's probably why I have about 50 hours in it at the moment. Which I know doesn't sound like a lot for most gamers, but when you have to juggle work as well, this is actually the third highest played game on my Steam list. The first is Fallout 4, and that's more because I'm a huge fan of the Fallout series, and they're very much time-sinky games. And the second, I think, is Age of... no, it's the original XCOM. Then it's this, and then it's Age of Empires 2, the HD version. I might lose this this Nova. I'd rather not. Tell you what, shoot past it, and get out the way, because I don't want to lose any ships. Actually, no. Second fort, engage, because they're trying to activate their warp drive, and I'm not about to let Chaos Scum get away. Lock on. Fire! Fire, 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 fire! Damn it! We let the scum get away. No worries, no worries. We'll get them next time. And we're victorious! Yay! Alright. Come on, game. You can do it. I know you can do it. Yeah! 50 points, 2 ships destroyed, bonus renown, and fleet upkeep. Nice! I am very happy with that. The closer they get, the better. Yeah, I know. Nova cannons and a good round of torpedoes tend to wipe out mini orc ships. I do like Nova cannons. They were seriously OP before the patches came out, but now they're not too bad, and they're a challenge to use, but it doesn't make them any less effective. Right, Sacred Perseverance. You're not as good as the Fallen's Lament, but we're going to give you another shot. Oh, data recovery. That's the only game mode of this entire game that I think is ass. Because it's so bullshit, you can hold on to everything right until the end. And one ship you didn't see, with... one ship you didn't see... yeah, one ship you didn't see with an assault action ready takes the data, immediately warps out. You don't have any ships nearby because you're busy delaying the enemy ships to be able to deal with it, and you lose. And it makes you want to herniate your own internal organs. Or more likely what happens is if, you know, you're playing it and then you have, you know, they take the data, then you take the data, then they take the data again, and it eventually sort of leads to, you know, the fact that they have one ship left with an assault action, and you don't have any. And it's like, ah! And they win just because you can't, your, you know, assault action needs 90 seconds to cool down. Oh well. But this is a cruiser clash, which is nice. I like cruiser clashes. I love planetary assault though. I'm not very good at it, but I do love it. The fact that the planet's down below and your ships are duking it out above the top, and then watching the animation of the massive energy bolt flying down into the planet and exploding, and me imagining, you know, hordes of enemy being vaporized by your blast. It just appeals to me. Okay. Right. Sacred Perseverance, which isn't actually the name of a Lamenter's ship. However, I couldn't find any names for the Vanguard ships of the veteran of the Lamenter's fleet. I know the names of 5 of the Lamenter's ships, and I know that they had 1 star fortress, 2 battle barges, 12 strike cruisers, of which 4 of them were actually Vanguard cruisers. No, sorry, they had 12 strike cruisers, 4 Vanguard cruisers, 22 escort vessels, 1 forward ship, 1 resupply ship, and I think it was no, they had 2 resupply ships. Apologies, my copy of Imperial Armour Volume 9, with all this detail in it, is back up in Auckland. Wait. Oh. I'm dealing with a traitor Space Marine fleet. Hold on. Tactical Cogitator. Who am I dealing with? Ultramarines! Oh. Interesting. Okay. Thunderhawk gunships. Engage. Alright, hit them. Alright. We're just gonna, no nonsense, one at a time, deal with it. Oh, look at that. The Thunderhawk gunships do a great job. Okay. Right, turn on. Right. Turning and engaging. Because if I know me, that... Yeah, I was going to say, oh, their shields are back on. Nope, their shields are gone. Great work. Right, that will be another escort ship, because they cannot afford 2 cruisers. And, yeah, I was going to say, what's a hunter? That's got the torpedoes, doesn't it? Not too worried about that. Right. I'm not too worried about the hunter, just because its light macro cannon turret isn't that great. Also, oh, this is the ship with forward lancers, isn't it? Oh, I do love my lancers. Must admit, I'm definitely a lance guy more than I am a macro cannon guy. Lancers just appeal to me a lot more. Oh, look at the boarding pods going off. Weapon destroyed. What did I get? I got a macro cannon battery. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Suckers. I don't even need to activate any of my emergency repairs yet. Also, I love the little animations. Look at them. They've got, you know, different crew captains. I wonder if they added female crew captains to the Imperial Navy fleet. Not that I'm one of those, you know, SJW wanker types, but I'm just thinking of, like, Captain Lotara Saren, who commanded the World Eaters, capital ship Conqueror. Or perhaps the Admiral who actually commanded Sanguinius's personal ship, the Red Tier. That was a she. Admiral Ducabe. That was her name. She commanded the Red Tier during the Horus Heresy. And she was a great admiral until, unfortunately, she went crazy because of chaos and shot herself. But, you know, that's the grimdark nature of the 40k universe. Oh, look at this. These Ultramarines call themselves the Perfect Sons, do they? Look how they're going down to a bunch of 21st Founding Lamenters. Suckers. Lightning. Oh. I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, that hunter is just an irritating little gnat. Hasn't even bothered using torpedoes. If it used torpedoes, I would be worried. Right. Oh, look at the boarding pods striking home. Even if they didn't work properly. Wait, how did they get a boarding success when I didn't? Hit it! Everything you've got! Don't let it run away. Come on, keep pounding it. Thunderhawk gunships! Engage! No, don't let it run. Do not let it... Ah, cowards. No matter. Right, we'll take our frustration out on this little hunter. This little baby hunter. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, look at the beautiful hull of my ship. Good work, Sacred Perseverance. I think you've redeemed yourself this battle after the first showing. Oh, that lance that just cut the ship in half was great. Alright, we'll have a bit of a twiddle about in the menu, and then I might call that a good first impressions video. I'm liking this fleet. They will take... I'm imagining there will be... For every, 2 or 3 good victories I will get my ass handed to me by a few bullshit, Imperial Navy or Orc ship combos. But that's all part of the challenge. So we can try and get this sorted. And hopefully in time, as I stated, which is my goal, is to rebuild the Lamenter's fleet. Ooh, a new cruiser slot. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna add a cruiser. A standard strike cruiser. All right, what have we got? Bombardment cannon turret. Macro battery, heavy prow lance. So that's a forward firing ship. This is 2 macro batteries, 1 bombardment cannon torpedoes. I'm not a fan of torpedoes personally. 2 bombardment cannons, 1 bombardment cannon turret, and a macro cannon. Oh, ordnance launch bays. So I'll probably grab one of those, but in the meantime, I'd like to grab one of these. The Righteous Justice. That sounds like a Lamenter's ship name the Lamenters would have. That stays. And that stays. Note, the Righteous Justice. That sounds exactly like a Lamenter's fleet ship. Good work. Right. Crew. I'm actually going to upgrade the Squadron Sergeant. And upgrades. I'm going to upgrade my squadrons. What do you get? Stormhawk Squadron. Oh, how much is that? 50. And Recon. Probably good for do I want bombs? I don't actually have any Recon. Probably, no, not Recon Beacon. Go for that. Okay, now let's have a look. Stats. All ships start with a troop value of 70, which is insanely higher than the normal ships. Actually, let's do a bit of a calculation on this, shall we? I'm not going to fit any of these favors. I just want to know... one of these will upgrade my troop value. Raises the troop value of the ship. -5, +2 to the troop value. Okay, say ship has Chapter Master, so that's 72 troop value. 77 troop value. 87 troop value. Give me a second, I'm just checking. Crew, 87 troop value. That's 9. 88, 89, 90. 96. You could have a 96 troop value on your ship. That is insane. Seriously. Oh, good speed. Shield's not that great. Hull integrity's not that great. Armor's not too bad. Rotation's a little slow. Turrets are good though. But seriously, you could have a 96 troop valued ship. Assault actions coming from that would just be devastating. I am very looking forward to this fleet. And you can upgrade the frigates as well with conventional. Good, good. No, I'm happy for that. Alright. On behalf of myself, Chaplain Gwimbo Victorious of the Lamenter's 5th Company, I thank you very much for sitting through my first impressions. I'm going to do a few more videos as the Space Marines, but not constantly. It's going to be like one every few days when I get maybe when I get the next heavy cruiser upgrades, I might do a video. When I get Battle Barge, I'll do a video. But until then, cheerio for watching now, guys. And I will see you all again another time.